When a user clicks on an existing pin, we want to do two things. We first want to show the picture attached to that created pin in a little pop-up right next to the pin. And then in the right-hand side, we want to show the pin content, the title as well as the text content attached to it. So let's get started by adding this pop-up. We first just need to import the pop-up component from React Map GL. And once we've done that, we'll create a new piece of state. We'll add this after the use effect for get user position. And use state will be passed a value of null. So the initial value of popup will be null, and we'll use set popup to update the value with the pin information. We want the popup to be shown for any created pin, so let's head down to the created pins area, and we'll add an on-click to the pin icon. And we want to pass through the pin information, so we'll need to write this as an inline arrow function to execute this function only when the pin icon's clicked. And we'll call this new function handle select pin and pass in all the pin data to it. Now let's create handle select pin. Once again, it'll accept a pin object, and we'll first execute set popup, passing through the pin data. And then we also want to set our pin data in our global state, so we'll dispatch a new action with type set pin with the payload of the pin. Then we'll head to our reducer, add a new case called set pin. However, currently we don't have any piece of state that we can update. There's no individual pin piece of state. So we're going to add a new piece of state called current pin, initially set to null. And then back in our reducer, for the set pin case, we'll return an object spread in our state. We'll set current pin to payload. And remember that in the blog area, we're conditionally showing a component based on our state. So if we have a pin selected, we don't want to make it possible to create a new pin. So we shouldn't have any draft pin on the map when a created pin is selected. So whenever we set the pin or select a pin, we set current pin to the payload and set draft to null. And the same thing applies to creating a draft. Whenever we create some draft piece of state and then immediately update it, we want to set the current pin value to null. This is something that we'll cover in more detail in the next couple of videos when we build out the pin content component, and that'll be displayed when we've got some current pin data in our state. But for now, we've created the set pin case, and we want to display our popup after handle select pin is executed, and we call set popup. So to display our popup component and show a given pin's picture, as well as some other information, we'll add another area underneath created pins for the popup dialog for created pins. So if we have some value within popup, we'll display the popup component from React Map GL, and popup will have an opening and closing tag. First of all, it's going to have a prop of anchor top. This means that it's going to be displayed underneath the pin that we've selected. Latitude will be set to popup.latitude. Longitude will be popup.longitude. We'll set close on click to false. This means that if we click the pop-up again, it's not going to close. It's only going to close when we select the close button in the top right hand corner of the pop-up. And then for on close, when we press the close button, we'll just set the pop-up value and state to null. So we'll first display within this pop-up the image attached to each one of the pins. the image will have a class name of classes.popupImage, a source of popup.image, and alt text of popup.title. Then underneath the image, we'll have a div with the class name classes.popupTab. This is going to include the latitude and longitude of our pin. So we'll add a typography component with no props. It'll just include popup.latitude, and this decimal value has many decimal places. We'll tack on 2 fixed, set to 6 to limit this to just 6 decimal places. Then add a comma, and then interpolate popup.longitude, .2 fixed 6. And for now, let's save all of our files and take a look in the browser, and we'll make sure to uncomment typography. And once we do that and select one of our pins, we should see this pop-up underneath it with our image, the image that we attached to it, and the latitude and longitude coordinates. Now, one other thing that we can do, in addition to displaying the image, is if a given user has created this image, we want to show to them a delete button, which we'll eventually add the functionality to. But first, in order to display it, we'll add a new function, and this will be called isAuthUser, and it's going to return a comparison between the current user's ID, and it's going to check to see if it's equal to popup.author._ID. And then back within our popup, actually first let's uncomment button and delete icon, and then heading back down to the popup, we'll add underneath the typography a conditional where we'll execute isAuthUser, and if it returns true, we'll display our delete button with a delete icon within it and the class name classes.deleteIcon. And we'll save. And when we click on one of our pins again, if we were the one that created it, we should see this delete button underneath.